guys, welcome back to a new vlog. I am so excited for today's vlog because it is something that we haven't done in a couple of months, and I was gonna say I was gonna do my best to try to do it like every month, but a lot of stuff came up and we haven't done it. So officially I'm gonna try my hardest to try to do this at least once a month. We are having another bookstore vlog today. I'm so excited. We're going to the bookstore. We're going to Barnes & Noble, and I am so excited. Finally finished my Harry Potter series again for like, I don't even know, maybe the 10th time, who knows, to be honest, at this point. But I finished it about a month and a half ago, and I have not picked up a book. I'm not gonna lie to you, I picked up a book to read after I finished the series because I've been swamped, and your girl gotta make better time management skills. But I'm really excited to go pick out some more books today. So yeah, we're gonna go to the bookstore, gonna pick up some more books, get myself in the mood. It is my birthday month, so I'm going to spoil myself with some books today. I plan to leave with quite some books, so this is going to be a birthday present for myself. I'm gonna get dressed and then we're gonna head out. I'm so excited. I have a whole list of books that I want to get, and I also made a Goodreads account a couple of months ago, I think, when I did the first bookstore vlog. I'll leave that in the description box below if you guys want to go follow me, or even if you guys want to leave me book recommendations on there. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, don't want to make this intro too long. I am excited, and let's head to the bookstore. What's up, guys? I come from the bookstore, and my gosh, it was such a successful trip. I am so happy. Let me tell you guys something. I bought quite some books. I apologize if you guys hear like this weird sound. I have my fan on because it is blazing today. I was sweating on my way to the bookstore today. Like, it's so hot. I enjoyed the bookstore so much. It was so much fun. Again, I spent quite some time there. I think I spent not 2 hours like I did the first time, but probably like a good hour I spent in there. I'm really excited about the books that I want to show you guys, because listen, when I say we got quite a book haul, we got quite a book haul, okay? I really spoiled myself. Like I said, it is my birthday month, and this was my birthday gift to myself, so I dropped quite a penny on this. I will say I do have the Barnes & Noble membership, so I saved quite a penny on this also, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, we're gonna get straight into it because, like I said, we got some books that we need to get through. Like I showed you guys, this is the bag that I got. It is the same exact bag that I got the first time. Literally the day that I came with it, my mom took it from me. It's been hers this whole time. This was the only one out of all the choices that I love, so I got it again, and it just says so many books, so little time. Oh, okay, you guys can see like a little sneak peek right here. Are you guys ready for this stack? Oh my god, guys, this is what I left with. When I said I was gonna spoil myself, I literally meant I was gonna spoil myself. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I left with 9 books. I wanted to make it 10, but there's one book that I really was looking for, and they didn't have it, which we'll get into once I go through the books. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited about each and every single book that I picked out. Okay, let's get straight into it. So the first book that I got is the well-known, very hyped about, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I hear so much about this book. It's crazy, and all good things. I have not heard one single negative review on this book, so I'm really excited to read this. So we'll read the back together on all the books, so that way you guys can get a feel of what these books are about. In case you guys are looking for some book recs, reclusive Hollywood icon Evelyn Hugo is finally ready to tell the truth about her glamorous and scandalous life. But when she chooses unknown magazine reporter Monique Grant to write her story, no one is more astounded than Monique herself. Determined to use this opportunity to jumpstart her career, Monique listens in fascination. From making her way to Los Angeles in the 1950s to leaving show business in the 80s, ladies, and of course the 7 husbands along the way. Evelyn unspools a tale of ruthless ambition, unexpected friendships, and a great forbidden love. But as Evelyn's story near its conclusion, it becomes clear that her life interests with Monique's own in tragic and irreversible ways. That doesn't get you, I don't know what will. I mean, the title alone, 7 husbands, like girl, what went wrong? What's going on? This have captivated me since the first time I heard it, and I can't even begin to tell you guys how excited I am to read this book and get into it. Oh my gosh. Okay, second book is another very hyped one, and I'm really excited to see it. We're starting Colleen Hoover books, guys. I'm not prepared for this road that I'm about to go down because it seems like every one of her books are magical. I'm gonna start off with November 9. Fallon meets Ben, an inspiring novelist, the day before her scheduled cross-country move. Their untimely attraction lead them to spend Fallon's last day in LA together, and her eventful life becomes the creative inspiration Ben has always sought for his novel. Over time, and amidst the various relationships and tribulations of their own separate lives, they continue to meet on the same date every year until one day Fallon becomes unsure if Ben has been telling her the truth or fabricating a perfect reality for the sake of the ultimate plot twist. Can Ben's friendship with Fallon and simultaneously his novel be considered a love story if it ends in heartbreak? Are you kidding me? What? I'm excited. I'm excited and nervous to be going down this Colleen Hoover road. It's crazy. Like, it is crazy the reactions I've seen people having to her books. And you guys know me when it comes to TV shows, movies, I'm very emotional. And of course, we picked up another Colleen Hoover book. This one is The Reminders of Him. Can we talk about the covers of her books? Love, I stand. First of all, this right here already has me. A young mother fights to earn a place in her child's life, but is there room for her? Oh man, I'm already speechless. After serving 5 years in prison for a tragic mistake, Kenna, I hope I'm saying that right, Owen returns to the town where all went wrong, hoping to reunite with her 4-year-old daughter. Family-oriented things get me. I feel like this is not going to be good for me. But the bridges Kenna burned are proving impossible to rebuild. Everyone in her daughter's life is determined to shut Kenna out, no matter how hard she works to prove herself. The only person who hasn't closed the door on her completely is Ledger Ward. I hope I'm pronouncing these names right. A local bar owner and one of the few remaining links to Kenna's daughter. But if anyone were to discover how Ledger is slowly becoming an important part of Kenna's life, both would risk losing the trust of everyone important to them. The two form a connection despite the pressure surrounding them, but as their romance grows, so does the risk. Kenna must find a way to absolve the mistakes of her past in order to build a future out of hope and healing. Oh man, are you kidding me? This is the back of the book. Oh man, I'm not ready for that one. I'm not ready for her books. Stepping away from Colleen Hoover. Those are the only 2 books that I got to start myself off with. And the next book we got is definitely, you know, like on the other side of town compared to the last few books. This is Shadow and Bone. It does have a Netflix series. To be honest, I have not watched the Netflix series. I've wanted to really badly. So I picked up the book. I saw that it was there and decided why not get into it. We'll read the book first and then we'll watch the series and see if I like it and which one I like better. The book is a trilogy, so this is the first one, which is obviously why I got it. Then the second one is Sage and Storm, and then the third one is Ruin and Rising. I've heard really good things about all 3 of the books. I've heard from some people, like I think it's Sage and Storm, that they don't really like the middle book but they love the last book, and vice versa, that some people love the last book but they don't really like the middle book. So I don't know. Orphaned and expendable, Alina Starkov is a soldier who knows she may not survive her first trek across the Shadowfold, a swath of unnatural darkness crawling with monsters. When her regiment is attacked, Alina unleashes dormant magic not even she knew she possessed. Now Alina will enter a lavish world of royalty and intrigue as she trains with the Grisha, her country's magical military elite, and falls under the spell of their notorious leader, the Darkling. He believes Alina can summon a force capable of destroying the Shadowfold and reuniting their war-ravaged country, but only if she can master her untamed gift. As the threat to the kingdom mounts and Alina unlocks the secrets of her past, she will make a dangerous discovery that could threaten all she loves and the very future of a nation. This is a fantasy YA novel, and I'm really excited to read it. I just love like the whole warrior, magic, all of that kind of thing, so I'm really excited to read this. I'm just gonna say this about all the books. I'm really excited to read because truly I'm so excited. This one has been another one that's been like at the top of my list. Like I am so stoked, so stoked to read this book. It is The Inheritance of Orchide Divina. So this one I'm really excited to read it. This falls in like the fantasy fiction category along with magical realism. The Montoyas are used to a life without explanation. They know better than to ask why the pantry never seems to run low or empty, or why their this is what I'm gonna butcher. Matriarch won't ever leave their home in Four Rivers for graduations, wedding, or baptisms. But when Orchidea Divina invites them to her funeral and to collect their inheritance, they hope to learn the secrets that she has held on to so tightly their whole lives. Instead, Orchidea is transformed into a saber tree, her limbs stretching into roots and branches, leaving them with more questions than answers. What? Excuse me? 7 years later, her gifts have manifested in different ways. I don't know how to pronounce their names. For Marmir, Ray, and Rhiannon, granting them unexpected blessings and powers. But soon, a hidden figure begins to tear through their family tree, picking them off one by one as it seeks to destroy Orchidea's line. Determined to save what's left of their family and uncover the truth behind their inheritance, her descendants travel to Ecuador, to the place where Orchidea buried her secrets and broken promises and never looked back. I have really, really high hopes for this book. I'm expecting to give this book like a 10 out of 10. Can we talk about the cover? Look at the cover of this. This is stunning. That's that. I'm so excited to read this. I'm really happy with my book selection. This next one is called Legendborn. It pretty much falls in the same realm as Orchidea Divina. This is a fantasy book. Let's talk about the cover really quick. Oh my gosh, these covers are stunning. After her mother dies in an accident, 16-year-old Bree Matthew wants nothing to do with her family memories or childhood home. A residential program for bright high schoolers at UNC Chapel Hill seems like the perfect escape until Bree witnesses a magical attack her very first night on campus. A flying demon feeding on human energies. You already got me. I'm hooked already. A secret society of so-called Legendborn students that hunt the creatures down, and a mysterious teenage mage who calls themselves a Merlin and who attempts and fails to wipe Bree's memory of everything she saw. The magic failure reveals Bree's own unique magic and a buried memory with a hidden connection. The night her mother died, another Merlin was at the hospital. Now that Bree knows there's more to her mother's death than what's on the police report, she'll do whatever it takes to find out the truth, even if that means infiltrating the Legendborn as one of their initiates. She recruits Nick, a self-exiled Legendborn, with his own grudge against the group. Their reluctant partnership pulls them deeper into the society's secrets and closer to each other. But when the Legendborn reveals themselves as the descendants of King Arthur's knights and explain that a magical war is coming, Bree has to decide how far she'll go for the truth and whether she should use her magic to take the society down or join the fight. Oh my gosh, this is another one that is up there. Like, I have high expectations for these books. I'm obsessed with fantasy books. I love fantasy, mystery. Like, those are like my top favorite books. And I do love a little sprinkle of romance, so what a great segue to our next book. That was so corny, I'm so sorry. This is The Kiss Quotient. This is one of the romance novels that I hear a lot about, and I've heard really, really good things on it. And I'm pretty sure, I'm like 100% sure actually, that this is a series, that this is the first one, which is why I picked it up. I believe there's a second and a third one. Is there a fourth one? No, I don't think there's a fourth one. I think it's just 3. But I'm really, really excited to read this because, like I said, you know, all these dark books that I have, I need a sprinkle of romance. You know, I love a little bit romance, a little cheesy moment, so why not? Stella Lane comes up with algorithms to predict customers' purchases, a job that has given her more money than she knows what to do with, and way less experience in the dating department than the average 30-year-old. It doesn't help that Stella has Asperger's, or that French kissing reminds her of a shark getting its teeth cleaned by pilot fish. Her conclusion: she needs lots of practice with a professional, which is why she hires escort Michael Fan. With the looks of a K-drama star and the martial arts move to match, the Vietnamese Swedish stunner can't afford to turn down Stella's offer. And when she comes up with a lesson plan, he proves willing to help her check off all the boxes, from foreplay to more than missionary positions. For long, Stella not only learns to appreciate his kisses, but to crave all of the other things he's making her feel. Their no-nonsense partnerships start making a strange kind of sense, and the pattern that emerges will convince Stella that love is the best kind of logic. It sounds like it's gonna have me feeling some feels, okay? Next book that we got, again, is another romance, because we needed some romance to balance out all these books that I picked out. The last romance book that I got is Beach Read, another very hot summer read and a very popular romance read. A couple of my friends who read this and they give it a 10 out of 10. Augustus Everett is an acclaimed author of I'm struggling, whatever, fiction. Whatever. January Andrews writes best-selling romance. When she pens a happily ever after, he kills off his entire cast. They're polar opposites. In fact, the only thing they have in common is that for the next 3 months they're living in neighboring beach houses, broke and bowed down with writer's block. Then one hazy evening, one thing leads to another, and they strike a deal designed to force them out of their creative ruts. Augustus will spend the summer writing something happy, and January will pen the next great American novel. She'll take him on field trips worthy of any rom-com montage, and he'll take her to interview surviving members of a backwoods death cult. Everyone will finish a book and no one will fall in love. Really? I love that. The last book is up my alley. This is me. The Silent Patient is our last book. This is me 1000%. This is a thriller, this is a mystery, this is suspense. It's everything that I love, which is why I was so excited to find it. This is another one that's been on my list. I've heard good things about it. I'm really excited. I've heard a little bit about it, but not really like what the whole purpose of the book is. Alicia Bernenson's life is seemingly perfect until one night when her husband Gabriel returns home late from work, and Alicia shoots him 5 times in the face and then never speaks another word. Girl, what? Alicia's refusal to talk or give any kind of explanation turns a domestic tragedy into a mystery that captures the public imagination, and she, the silent patient, is hidden away from the tabloids at the Grove, a secure psychiatric unit in North London. Criminal psychotherapist Theo Faber is captivated by Alicia's story and jumps at the opportunity to work with her. His determination to get her to talk and unravel the mystery of why she shot her husband will take him down a path more unexpected and more terrifying than he ever imagined. Listen, I'm really excited about this book. I love something that makes me think, like, what is going on? Did she do it? Did she not do it? Why did she do it? Like, stuff like this, I'm a sucker for it. I'm a big sucker for it, and I'm really excited. But yeah, that is it for our book haul. Once again, these are all the books that I have gotten. I'm not sure what my first one would be, but oh my gosh, I'm really excited to get right into this. What else kind of book vlogs you guys want me to do? I know you guys like me doing this, like going shopping for the books and then doing a little haul, maybe like an end of the month wrap up where I tell you guys like what books I read, how I rate them, if I like them, if I recommend it, if I don't recommend it, that kind of thing. So just let me know in the comments down below if you guys would like me to do something like that. That is going to be it for this month's bookstore shopping. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys want to see more of these book shopping vlogs. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and make sure to turn my post notifications on so you guys get notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in my next vlog. Peace.